bitch, I already know it. I come with bad weather. They say I'm a storm.
What's going on, y'all? This is my first YouTube channel. I've been wanting to start this channel for the longest, and this is the perfect time, so let's get into it. I came to blow in this hot tea. So as you guys can tell by the title, this story today is about Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. Now, before I get into the story of what happened during their therapy session and the first episode of their new Hulu series, let me give you a little backstory about Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson, honey. Whoo, child, this tea is hot. Sit down and let me tell you what's going on. Before I go on, now let me just say this. The crazy thing about this whole thing is that I've always liked her more than any of the Kardashians. I always saw her as cool, down to earth, or whatever. But sometimes when you're wrong, you're just wrong. Okay, so we all know that Tristan Thompson is notorious for cheating on Khloe. I don't know why she stays, but I have a few of my own conspiracy theories. So here we go. So let me give you a bit of a backstory. Tristan has a baby mama. Her name is Jordan Craig. They dated for 2 years before she found out she was pregnant April 16th of 2016. He cheated on her. She took him back like we always do. Man, we gotta stop this. He promised he was gonna change, and later during the pregnancy, she saw pictures in the media of him and Khloe. Now, mind you, this is while she was pregnant. Poor thing had to go on bed rest and everything. So then she asked him, what's going on with you and this girl? He denied all the claims. Not long after that, they got into a relationship, and she ended up pregnant, Khloe Kardashian, right? But oh my, how the tables will turn. So why did Tristan turn around and cheat on Khloe during her pregnancy, just like he cheated on the first baby mama? Now, she claimed that they were still in a relationship when he started messing with Khloe. Khloe denies those claims and says, oh, they were already broke up and so does Tristan. But this is what I'm thinking. Hold on, y'all. I just had to say, don't he look like he on some drugs on this picture? Or he needs some chapstick. Something ain't right with him in this picture. Anyway, she thinks that Khloe just went ahead and said, oh, you have a girlfriend, it's not a big deal. But I honestly believe from all the stuff we're seeing with Tristan, he is a compulsive liar, a compulsive cheater, a compulsive liar. He's a serial cheater, if you ask me. So he probably was telling both of them two totally different stories so he could do what the fuck he wanted to do, okay? Because that's what dudes do. That's just what they do these days, okay? So I think he may have played the both of them. They just wasn't aware. So now, Khloe's all sad or whatever like that. And then he turns around and cheats on her with some girl at a hotel. He was motorboating her in a club. Like, what the fuck? Who even does that? Like, okay, whatever. So then he was messing with another Jordan. Haven't you messed up enough Jordan lives? Come on now. So then he messed with Kylie's friend Jordan, and that was a big, huge thing that was in the media. And now we have Marley Nichols. This is the newest baby mama. This is the last baby mama that he denied. Mind you, he's had pregnancy scares before. I don't know the girl's name, but I know that they did a paternity test and that he was not the father. But come on, man. How many scares do you need? Like, let Khloe go, okay? So my thoughts on that is that he's using Khloe. I know it might sound funny. Why do you think he's using her and he's cheating? Just give me a second and hear me out. I didn't know who the fuck Tristan Thompson was before Khloe. I'ma just be real. I didn't know who he was. So the Kardashians definitely have a large following. So therefore he's going to get more girls. He has more attention. And I think he's feeling himself. So I think he may love Khloe, but I think he loves the fact of what comes along with her. And you know how women is today. We rather tear each other down than to lift each other up. And the girls that's out there these days are petty Betty. Ain't no back in the day when grandma had grandpa and grandpa had their thing going on, and grandpa had a side woman, the woman wouldn't even know. No, these bitches is a boat, okay? I think that since he has all this clout and all of that, the girls are like, yes, I want to be in the headlines. Yes, I want to be the one to say, oh yes, he cheated on Khloe with me. It's all about attention these days. So I honestly think he wants to keep Khloe in his back pocket because she comes with so many perks. So now I have to drag Khloe just a little bit. Not really drag, but I do have to talk about this. I always want to stress to women that you do not need to stay with a man just because you don't want want the public to look at you a certain way, or you don't want to move on and have more kids by another man. But let me explain something to you. I think the reason why Khloé deals with Tristan's bullshit is because, take a look, y'all. Just hear me out. All of her sisters have the same baby daddy, right? Let's take Courtney, for instance. Courtney stayed with Scott all those years. The moment she was done having her damn kids, she broke up with that man. She was like, I am done with you. You know, this is too much. No, she knew what the fuck she was doing. That girl said, I want all my kids to be for this one person. I want them to have the same parents. That is why she left him when she did. Then you have Kim. Be honest. How many of us thought Kim and Kanye would last that long? As crazy as he is, as many issues as he has, he also has some type of personality disorder. It's not just bipolar. But think about it. When Kim was with Kanye, she had all those kids back to back to back. She was trying to get it over with because she wanted to leave that man. And she was like, I need to get this over with, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, Kylie and Travis broke up. When they got back together, all of a sudden, she's magically pregnant. Okay, now you have Khloé. Khloé froze her eggs before this cheating scandal. Well, I don't even remember after which cheating scandal. There's been so many. She said that her and Tristan wanted to have another baby, and she froze her eggs. Honey, look, I don't care if you want to be like Elizabeth Taylor. Get as many as you can, but do not allow a man to mistreat you all because you want your children to be for the same person. Fuck what anybody else has to say. Don't worry about that. I mean, look, Kamora Lee Simmons, the one who used to own Baby Fat. She has, 3 or 4 baby daddies? She don't give a fuck, because guess what? When it's time to leave, she gonna leave. So you want to deal with this man just so you can have all of his babies and they can be for the same person. Fuck that. More babies, more problems. That's how I see it. At the end of the day, you're the second baby mama anyway, and this nigga's gonna have probably 8 by the end of y'all lifetime span, because of the way he going. He obviously don't care, so you should not either. Okay, anyways, at the end of the day, this man needs help. He needs some serious help. Did you know that being a serial cheater is also associated with narcissism and personality disorders? He definitely needs more treatment. But let's talk about treatment. Okay, so wait. This guy decided, okay, I want to show Khloé that I'm for her. I want to do better. He goes as far as going into treatment. Did you know the entire time while they was in couples therapy that Marley Nichols was pregnant this entire time? This Negro never even said anything to Khloé. He knew what was going on. He never mentioned it to Khloé. Khloé is in the couples therapy just clueless. Now, let's get to the real point of this video. What I want to know is, while they were filming their new Hulu series and Kim wanted to show Khloé her son's iPad.
Will you look at this? What? Let me see.
I can put a pillow in the chair.
Khloé, come here. I feel like you're the only one that would understand. Okay.
Tristan was looking so damn guilty, like, OMG, what the F? Please don't tell me the coochie is out of the bag. He looked so spooked. I want to know, did he think it was a report about Marley's pregnancy? He thought he was exposed. Now I bet every single time there's a scene in their series and Khloé's a part of it, she has to get her face together, because at this point she never knows what's gonna come out. She never knows what's gonna happen. She never knows what's gonna be said. And it's sad to me, because I just could not imagine going through this man over and over and over. At some point in time, you have to just let him go, because he ain't shit. I mean, who else agrees with this? So we've come to the end of the video. I just had to share my thoughts. My thoughts are just my thoughts. I'm not insinuating that it's true. I'm just giving my honest opinion on the events that's going on in the world and the gossip that's going on. If you guys like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. This is my first video on my channel, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and wait for more content coming your way. Until next time, Lady Storm is blowing his tea out.